Um, I'm up pretty early. I was trying to decide on if I wanted to skip the rest of this preseason, or I'm sorry, preseason, spring training, however you want to call it. But I think I'm gonna play a few games and then decide and shit. I don't know. I probably can do all the way up there, or probably do half. It just all depends on how I'm feeling. It's 8:45 over here on the West Coast, Las Vegas, and we getting our ball on. You know what I'm saying? This is the legend difficulty. I'm batting 279 in spring training. I do strike out. It's competitive. You know what I'm saying? It's competitive. I like that. I think that's the reason why I haven't just hopped into
Today, a
regular
spring training
season,
matchup between the Chicago
I still
Cubs
want to
and
get,
the Oakland A's.
acclimated to the speed of the ball, the movements and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Albert Patton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's.
his third
What's
start.
your take on him, Dan?
7
Hey, he
innings.
wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted
Start
4
off.
innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
I need to do a little, well, not a little. I need to do a lot better with guys on the base. I tend to hit home runs
First
with
pitch coming. Here it
solo
is.
shots.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Bishop has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
It's like I
Yeah, Matty, he has
took a
definitely
strike
put
and
that
swung at a
debate to
ball.
rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much
the speed
on
of the
that
ball
outside.
is a little
Yeah,
faster.
D-Road, one of the things
A
he'll
little
do,
faster,
he'll
yeah.
open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Going back is Brugman. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And the A's will get...
See, when the season starts, like these guys right here are players who trying to make the team, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So,
Flying toward right
get
center.
that.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. 1-run scored. The relay throw. It's a third now, but he's safe as on the play 3 runs come across to score. Well, guys, there's an old saying about playing with matches. Certainly put himself in a tough spot with
yeah,
the
like I was
bases
saying, these
loaded
pitchers
there.
are,
He's not
they
only
trying to
playing
make the
with
squad.
matches, he's
They
lighting
got
fires.
a lot of
control, serving up
arm
base hits, and
speed,
just
you know what I'm saying?
grooving one here. Really looks out of sorts right now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will go over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He popped out at his first trip. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bishop ranging back. To the track, to the wall, and this one is gone. A home run.
That's his first
That's one
home
of
run
those
of the
pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand.
Riding in once again, King Bishop. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Pitch on the way. Now it's 2-0.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 is looked at for ball three.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
High and deep to left center field.
Right here.
Mota looking
That
up.
should have been my second home run.
Gone to lead off the inning.
That should have been home run number 10.
So a solo shot here to left center field, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
And look,
Leading off the inning,
if this
King
was
Bishop, and they'll need him to get something going
regular
here.
season, I had 9 home runs, 14 RBIs. I'd be leading the league in home runs and
thinking this
RBIs
guy's
right
a
now.
good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Mota on the move. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
This might be my last at bat.
Two and one.
Yeah, he got a fork ball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball three.
3-1.
Nick Williams is on deck.
I don't know, man.
The
I think I'm ready for the.
Tough pitch to lay off, but
I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to go ahead and simulate, man.
Hitters aboard to start the sixth.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a
simulate.
pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the
Simulate this
luxury of
spring
being
training,
a little
man,
bit
and
more
get into
selective
this,
up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
This new season.
Smoke toward third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Bishop on second. Williams at first with no outs. He loses him on ball four.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result.
Okay,
well, the good news is he has a
what
force
does that
at
count?
every
2
base.
and 2 on
Bad news,
Rosado?
a single probably drives in a couple
Okay,
of
2 and
runs.
2 on Rosado.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall.
4, 5.
And a second run is across. Now the relay home. And he's in there safely. As
That's
on
what
the
we need
play,
to do,
3
bro.
runs come across to score.
That's what we need to do. He missed that dive, though.
You got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of it.
J.D. Davis is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning one.
we came back and won that
They
game.
got our money's worth in that one. They were down huge, but hey, give them a lot of credit. They scraped and clawed and eventually got the win. No lead is ever safe in baseball, folks.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brian Callaway earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious.
What y'all think? Simulate it. Should I get one more? Alright. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Look at our squad though. Tim Anderson's a 94, but we got a 90. We got 289. We got 88. Wilson Contreras dropped. How did he drop so far? That's crazy. So I've been wanting to play center field and bat third, basically for 4 years, 5 years. I'm talking about being the starting center fielder, batting third all the time. Because your best hitter bats third. You know, 9 times out of 10, your best hitter bats third.
For baseball here on
or your best
show.
contact hitter.
Tonight
like
it's a
that.
spring training matchup between the San
I would
Francisco
say,
Giants and the Chicago Cubs.
You know, leadoff hitter's a leadoff hitter. But if you can bat second, third, or fourth in the lineup, you know, you're considered, you know, one of the best hitters. And you can throw a fifth batter in there as well.
Spring
You know
training coverage on MLB Network.
You can throw the fifth batter in there, but as far as getting at bats, you want to bat third or higher.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively.
But overall, your best hitter bats third because your first two hitters, your first hitter's speed, through contact, your second batter, you know, same thing. You know, sometimes they can hit for power and speed.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is.
So
yeah, I think I'm ready for the season, bro. I think I'm ready for the season.
As he'll get his first
usually I would
in
just
this
play the spring training
liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass.
Because I was trying to
throw to third, and he's safe.
work my way into the lineup. So maybe I should have tried not
in the first inning
doing a spring training. Maybe I probably would have made it. I don't know, but I was doing that at a lower level, and I was killing it. So it's like, you know, I was killing it and still, you know, platooning.
Boyd Green,
so
3 across
just,
so far in the inning, and
just
another
weird. So,
2 out there on
you know,
yeah, Matt,
this
inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third.
From game 1,
and that'll bring home another as they open it up to
all
a
the
4-0 advantage now.
You know what I'm saying?
The next Cub up, King Bishop. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these guys coming up, they trying to make the squad. You know, MLB, they know what they doing. Putting these guys with these fast arms and shit.
Now the 2-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
That was nice. Fuck.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Late break.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see this.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Denson will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They're down 4-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, DeAndre Lloyd.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lewis Brinson. He reached on a single in his first try. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Boyd Green earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Bishop racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total. Ready for another shot now. Tim Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-2. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a run. Digging in and looking for more. John Riggin. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Bishop is there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Luis Nieve. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Luis Nieve.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
He took that back right where he...
So in now for Chicago, King. Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fouled away.
A 97-mile-per-hour cutter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
A 97-mile-per-hour fastball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Fuck.
3 called, and the inning is over. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Dean Denson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Williams. He's got it 1 away. Mel Green will move into the on-deck circle.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark.
All right. I'm about to start the regular season, man. Oh, I got another one. Okay. Franklin, what? A shock, absorb. Okay. Alright, man. I'm gonna end this stream right here.